Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Power Vacuum. I'm your host, Belmont, and today I'm coming at you with a review for episode two. Or no, screwed that up. Episode one of season two for Fallout on Amazon Prime or Amazon TV or whatever they're called. Amazon's Fallout TV show. And I'll just jump right in and say it right away. I didn't hate it. It wasn't great. It's kind of middle of the road. Better than the ending of season 1, which I historically am not happy with, but it the first, like, oh, man, maybe 10 minutes? It seemed like 10 minutes, it may have been shorter, but the first beginning was just a recap of it's like a highlight reel of season 1, and then it jumps kind of right into following Lucy and the Ghoul, does some flashbacks of, the Ghoul's character beforehand when he's being asked to do some stuff. I guess I should just go ahead and say spoiler warning. I will probably be spoiling, spoiling myself. No, spoiling you by spoiling the show if you want to hear the story. If you don't want to hear it, you've been warned. After this point, I'll probably drop random spoilers immediately, starting with this one where the you just find out that effectively the ghoul has been asked. Well, before he was the ghoul, this is in the past, before the bombs. He's been asked to have a face-to-face meeting with Mr. House and maybe take care of him, if you know what I mean. But that's just kind of like a brief, that's maybe 30 seconds of the show. It's a lot of just Lucy and the ghoul walking around and exploring with some nostalgia baiting. It's a little bit of the vault, life of the overseers and what's really going on with the vault 31, 32, and 33, where they're basically farming people from the past as overseers to run the new vaults, which is kind of the tertiary story that's happening, or maybe quadrary, quad quaternary. I'd have to look that up. I don't exactly know the terminology for the fourth level of a story, which I should. Um, but the overseer storyline, which is what why can't I remember his name? I keep wanting to call him Norman. I don't know if that's right or not. Lucy's brother. I think they say his name like once in the entire episode in the beginning when Chet's talking to his not wife, because I guess they're not officially married. I guess his girlfriend, the new overseer with the eye patch. But it's yeah, it's just the middle of the road nostalgia bait episode. It is very much playing on video game nostalgia, although they do add something that I don't recall in any of the games. So maybe somebody else might. If you do know, like, post it out, talk about it in the comments, let me know I'm wrong or something. But I don't think Robco invented a mind control device because there is one in the show that Mr. House uses on some goons, which where they found that the guy they use for this is there like an entire family that just makes character or like they breed and have children and raise them to be goons in Hollywood because I feel as if I've seen this man thousands of times, but in the exact state that he's in, like the exact same age, same build, same hairstyle, which is impossible, but people do look similar to each other. It was just weird when I saw it. Uh, My first thought was, is he related to somebody in Hollywood that looks like this? I don't know, but it was weird. It was a perfect casting. He was an amazing goon. But yeah, it was like he gets mind controlled by Mr. House. I assume it looks like Mr. House. So I think it was Mr. House, unless it was another character emulating Mr. House, which it could have been, but I don't think it was. It's just I don't remember anything in the game about Robco having mind control devices. So if they did, and I'm wrong, let me know. I think it was a different. I know the well, the Mesmetron mind control, or did it just make your head explode? Too much Fallout information in my head in the video games, and that's the thing. Apparently, they're trying very hard to stick to canon and make what happens in the show tie into the games. Apparently, I read that somewhere. I don't remember where. It was a couple weeks ago, I think. I think. But yeah, that's the review basically and my breakdown. Well no, it wasn't a breakdown. I guess I'll do a little quick breakdown. It starts with Lucy and the ghoul traveling. They go into another vault and they find an experiment with the uh mind control chips where Lucy's dad has Hank, I remember his name, has mind controlled a random, I guess, wastelander. So he has a message for Lucy when she runs into him, and then his head explodes in her face. So there's a lot of gallows humor. There's the T Rex hotel. You get in the T Rex. Lucy's in the T Rex mouth from Fallout New Vegas. So a lot of nostalgia bait. That's how the episode starts, and yeah, they go to the vault. They wander around. Background story. It's kind of a boring episode, uh, which is why it's mid. It wasn't so boring. I didn't want to continue watching, but it wasn't so interesting that I absolutely had to continue watching. It was more just, well, I'm invested, so let me finish. And I hope that doesn't continue. I hope this show gets better. I want video game adaptations to do well. They are doing well with the practical effects. Some of the CGI does kind of look like shit, not gonna lie. There are some scenes when you look at it and they linger on some shots for some reason where there's CGI in them, and it really uh shows that it's CGI and it doesn't look polished or finished in the way that most of season 1 did. Season 1 was a very polished show. This one feels less polished. Maybe it was just the first episode, we'll see. Maybe it was a streaming issue, I don't know, but I don't know, it's like at a 5 right now. It's not as bad as the way it ended, but it's not starting as strong as the way it originally started. So we'll see where it goes. I do like to wait a few days after I watch an episode to let it settle to see how I feel about it. Because I think once you finish watching something and then review it right away, uh you haven't really had time to think about how you felt about certain scenes and process them appropriately in my mind, which is why I'm waiting till now to release this. But that's it. It's gonna be a short and sweet little review. That's all I have for episode 1, season 2, Amazon's Fallout. This is Belmont signing out.